Hey, how's it going? Rich from Elk Endeavors. Hey, I wanted to talk to you today about Brian Tracy's third personal power principle, which is concentration. But before I get started with that, yesterday I said in my video that I was going to the Willie Nelson concert last night, and it was really great. It was a lot of fun. It was the Outlaw Music Festival, so it started at 4. It started at like 4 o'clock, and ended with so Warren Haynes played, and then Alison Krauss played, and then Bonnie Raitt played. She was fantastic, and then Willie came on and played at the end, and it was really cold. And he's 86 years old, so it was pretty impressive that he was able to come on. He was, he's lost a bit of a step, but it was a lot of fun to see him, and so I'm able to say that I saw Willie in concert. So very excited about that. But anyway, I wanted to talk about concentration tonight, and how important it is to be able to concentrate on what you're doing. And one of the things, Brian Tracy talks about how, talks about the importance of concentration and getting things done. So when you start something, you finish it. And he's got a lot of time management information and books out about time management, which is really, obviously really important. Sorry, my cat just jumped out from behind the door. His information on time management is all about concentrating and getting things done, starting a task and then getting it done. And it's interesting because like with in the office world today, it's very difficult to start something and then end it in the same sitting because of email. And the reason I say that is because most of the time you can sort of make whatever you're trying to do. You can get to a point where you have to ask someone a question, and you send out an email asking the question, and then you got to wait for the answer to come back. And so it's really hard to do that. So what I do at work is I check my email I do email from about 7:30, 7 o'clock. If I get in, whenever I get in, I start doing my email. I do it for half an hour, and for the most part, I just clear my inbox during that half an hour, and see if there's anything that I need to worry about during that day. And then I stop the email. I just close out my Outlook, and then I turn it back on at noon. Look at it for a half an hour, and do whatever I need to do with it, and then I close it out. And then around about 2:30, 3 o'clock before the end of the day, I'll do it just to make sure there's nothing pressing. And that's an hour and a half. That's an hour and a half of email, and I still, so when you think about it, that sounds like a long time. It is a long time to spend on email, but that's what's necessary. But if you don't do that, what I found is, once I went to this system, otherwise I'm on email 20, for the whole time I'm at work, not 24/7, but for the whole time I'm at work. I can't start something and then I'll get an email and I'll answer it, and then I try to go back to that thing, and then I get another email and I'll answer it, and I'll go back to that thing, and it's really very difficult to manage. So that time management, and the same thing I've talked about with my phone. Is putting, when I get home, and this is for my family. When I get home, I check my email when I get in, put my car in the garage. Excuse me, and then I hit it. Not my email. I just check up on my business and stuff, and then I put it on airplane mode, and it stays on airplane mode until the kids go to bed. So from about 5 o'clock till 8 o'clock, but my phone's just on airplane mode. And guess what? Nothing ever blows up, right? Nothing ever happens. So it's not a big deal. But if you can do that, and then that way you're able to concentrate on. I can concentrate on my family when I get home, and at work I can concentrate on the tasks that I have ahead of me. Like if I need to create something for one of my supervisors or whatever, then I can do that thing, and I concentrate fully on that thing without having to worry about someone asking me, hey, do I need this for for something, whatever, whatever, like, they're not silly questions. It's just that, like, you don't have people coming to your desk and saying, hey, asking the same question that they ask it over email. And so that's another thing I try to do is try to get out of my office and go around and, see other people and ask them questions when instead of sending an email to someone who's 10 feet away. I'll go and talk to them about something. So, but those are things that are really, really very important for concentration. And when it comes to affiliate marketing, it takes a lot of concentration to continue to keep up with what you're trying to do. So, like, for instance, I've been doing YouTube videos now. I think I'm into 60 days in a row where I've put up a YouTube video. And that's taken a tremendous amount of concentration because I have to do the video, I have to post it, I have to take the picture, I have to put I have to wrap it, and then I have to write the blog post that goes with it, and then I have to write another, write the SEO stuff for that. So that's all, like, it's a very concentrated, it's a very important thing that I'm trying to do, but ultimately I have to concentrate to make sure that happens. So that's something where, I'm doing this now, I'm taking care of the video, and then once my kids go to bed, then I'll upload it and and do the rest of the stuff that I need to do. But that then leaves me with that then I have a finite amount of time between when I start doing the email thing or doing the YouTube thing and when I finish. I might only have an hour and a half before I really need to go to bed, before I get up and do the whole process again tomorrow, right? So that's concentrating and getting the thing done is really important. And my phone's on airplane mode right now because I don't want anyone calling me, because that cuts off the YouTube video, or it cuts off a video, and I have to do it over again. So I've learned that the hard way. But yeah, so concentration, it's really important, and again, it goes back to that goal setting, right? Like the idea of having your goals always on you. You have to really kind of focus and concentrate. So when you're thinking about your goals and you're reading through your goals, you need to be concentrating on them, and that's actually a really good exercise in concentration, and it's really helpful for your goal setting because you can read them and like really focus and visualize what it is to be, what it's going to mean to have these things. Once I have them, I can visualize and concentrate on what's going to mean to have them. So I'm really excited about that. But it all takes concentration. So the ability to follow through, see things through, get things done. Hey, buddy. Is of utmost importance in order to be successful. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. Is concentration, making sure that you get things done. This is my man Leo. Hi. And so I hope you've had a great day. Hope this video was helpful, and tomorrow I'll be back talking about the next personal power principle. Have a great day. Bye.